Here, I kick this out.
Oh, shit.
I know, right? Yeah. So we have a lot of stuff for the charity dinner and auction here.
And then the last office right now is just storage, but eventually that's where Kurtz will work when he gets up here.
Conan goes back.
He looks a little like a girl.
Hey, by the way, thank you for your office warming gift of puffs. You son of a bitch.
How did your fans react to you moving up here? Any feedback?
No, they love it. They're all for it. They watch me draw every day. I just checked my email, and the email ended with "Welcome to the Pacific Northwest." It really wasn't webcomics when I got into it. Back in '96, I was still trying to get my comics in the newspaper with the syndicates. I just wanted to be a cartoonist, I think. It's just something that's always been a part of who I was since the 4th grade. I mean, I remember exactly in the 4th grade when I started making comic strips because my mom bought me the first Garfield collection. And I came home and I said, this is what I'm going to be. I'm going to be a cartoonist. Once PvP started to kind of get popular and I realized, oh, okay, I can have it on the web, and that was right around 99, almost 2000, when the .com boom was happening.
It was just, it was like the webcomic. Like when we started, that was the comic.
He's like the Garth Brooks of webcomics.
So when people say things to me like, oh wow, you're the pioneer of webcomics, and you're the grandfather of webcomics. Grandfather, I'll take that, but pioneer, I didn't pioneer anything. I didn't even know what was happening. You know, it was one of those things where you look back and you're like, oh. But that's the way it's always been. You kind of reinvent yourself every year. You have to kind of start over.
Oh, it's good to have you here, man. It really is.
It's good to be here. Finally. Like, I always wanted the second family that you see on TV, like the Night Court family and the... We all work together, but we're a family.
One thing that Penny Arcade does exceptionally well, like even better than Night Court did, is to have a workplace where everyone here is, like, we are such close friends. Even Erica, who was just hired, and it's as if she has been here forever.
Where did you move from?
Orlando.
Wow. That is even further away than you were. Literally on the opposite end of the country. Yeah, but how are you feeling? Are you feeling displaced still? Or are you feeling okay?
No, I think I feel more at home here than I've felt in a really long time. Yeah.
Okay, good.
And Scott, every time he visits, is always sort of in awe of that. And I think that he wanted to be part of that, and I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all.
Hey, man. What's up?
Not too much.
I'm here now.
It's nice to have
you.
you.
If you ever need anything, just come get me.
I will do that.
Unless it involves lifting.
You can't lift for me?
Here, buddy. This is good to be here.
It's nice to have you here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the boss fights are pretty hard.
Well, Scott.
Whatever. Your trip was on the way out anyway. Don't win the game.
Hey, is it cool if my brother just stands over your shoulder and watches you draw today?
No. Well, I think it'll definitely change it for me to have another artist. You know, Scott and I are a lot alike in the way that we draw. So it'll be cool to have him here, just to sort of bounce things off of.
Yeah.
Give me shit about my drawing.
That is a ridiculous hand. Fix that.
Shut up.
You have it twice. You have it twice.
I don't know how to draw hands.
Wow, what is that? The claw?
It's my banana hands. That's how I draw hands.
Okay.
Okay.
No, it's all right.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's fine.
It's okay.
Are you not privy to this because you're not an artist?
I think that there's a click. Yeah. You know.
There is.
But I think Mike actually has his magic box of young art.
Oh, that is awesome. Robodio Defenders. Whoa. Holy crap, man.
This is Dragon Master.
That's awesome.
I guess he's a master of dragons.
I was just gonna say, now, what do we know about Dragon Master?
Well, you know, dragons.
Yeah, well, let me see the rest.
You can't just go through this shit. There's some fucked up stuff in there.
being a cartoonist is kind of solitary. You just sit in your house, you never leave. I mean, you get up, you draw, you do your stuff, you answer your business emails, and you take your business calls, and then your wife comes home, and then you realize it's been a week and you haven't left the house. You know, you have not left the house in a week. But to know that every day I can come here and it's going on, it's happening, is just amazing. It's just, there's just no way to quantify it. But anyway, I think this dynamic is going to be good. I think we're going to push ourselves.
I won't push myself.
Huh?
I won't push myself. I'll push you. I'm done. This is as good as it gets.
Better not be with those hands.
Scott Kurtz and Chris Straub, everybody.
Scott is he's a loyal man. Friendship is important to him, and association is important to him. I think that he wants to belong, and I imagine that most of his life he's felt like he hasn't. So I think it's a big deal for him to come up to Seattle and be at Penny Arcade.
Here's my lover, Christopher Straub. I get to see him tonight.
It's a good lover picture.
Yeah, that's in Dallas. Margaritas are very popular there.
Solidarity, loyalty, that's what I'm talking about. I think that's important.
Windy roads. If the wind caught him and he went over the edge, that's it.
Yeah, we would have said,
Enjoy.
see ya. Hey, here's a picture for it. That's us. That's back when we used to make comics. We were skinny. That was 14 years ago. And that's me and my mom. I was not happy to be stuck in San Francisco with my parents. We are the age he was then now. Oh my God. Brian, look at this ridiculousness. I cannot believe we did this in 2 days.
Oh, yeah.
In a very selfish way, I've always been very jealous of especially creative types who leave the house and move to a new city and start a new life. I never did that. I always stayed very close to home. And you hit a certain age, like I'm 39, I'm going to be 40 in March of next year. And it's like, wow, that's done. I'm never going to be 26 and move to a new city and be like, wow, what happens next? It's almost like God said, oh, why don't you see what it would have been like? Pretend, pack your stuff and you move to a new city and experience that a little bit. So it's kind of neat that life threw me that. I did not think I would get to experience that.